Main Road was the venue for this fourth round tie as Manchester City met Leeds United. Leeds had thrashed Chester City 4-1 away in the third round, while City had beaten Port Vale 2-0 at Main Road to progress to this fourth round clash. Nothing could have prepared the fans, though, for what was about to unfold. City were trying to attain successive promotions to regain their top-flight status, while Leeds were enjoying a period of prosperity under David O'Leary, with a batch of exciting young players like Harry Kewell, Jonathan Woodgate and Alan Smith. This match would be an end-to-end thriller with goals galore from two sides dedicated to attacking football.
Welcome to Main Road for a cracking tie in the fourth round of the FA Cup between the First Division leaders Manchester City and the Premier League leaders Leeds United. Very, very hard to get tickets here, and let's check on the two sides for you. Manchester City, strengthened by the return of striker Paul Dickov and the man who fashioned so many chances, Mark Kennedy. Richard Edgehill has recovered from flu to take his place in a defence which includes two Leeds old boys, Richard Jobson and Danny Granville. Striker Robert Taylor, scorer of 19 goals this season, is cup-tied, having played earlier in the competition for Gillingham. South Africa have cleared the Leeds skipper Lucas Radebe to play, even though technically they could have claimed him for their African Nations Cup preparations. So Radebe's back from suspension, so is Lee Bowyer, and another who missed the home defeat by Villa the other day, Steve McPhail, is fit again after a hamstring strain. Jason Wilcox, the recent signing from Blackburn, starts a Leeds match for the first time, and that means that Harry Kewell moves up front to replace the suspended top scorer, Michael Bridges. There is Joe Royle, who's really having a great time at Main Road after that relegation in his first season. He came late on the scene, couldn't keep them up that year, but what a 1999 they had. Dermot Gallagher is the referee for this one, and City in their traditional sky blue getting us underway in FA Cup round 4. Both sides on top of their divisions. Manchester City with 51 points. David O'Leary looks as if he's a bit ill, doesn't he? He'll feel a good deal sicker if his side are deposited out of the competition here. Flicked into the air by Bakker. It's almost a rugby union style up and under. Jobson heads it back again. This is bound, you would think, to be a pretty thunderous confrontation. Edgehill trying to feed it forward. He's another who's had flu this week. Manchester City with the threat of Sean Gota in attack. 21 goals last season and 14 this, and back with his old strike partner Paul Dickov for the first time in a long time today. That's Horlock. Kennedy down the left-hand side, and now Granville trying to get the cross in. Kelly's challenge. So Manchester City have a corner kick. Central defenders loping forward. Veekens and Jobson. Veekens goes to the near post. Kennedy's corner. Hooked away by Bakker. How often do you see that? The corner not beating the first defender. Kennedy tries again. That's a bit better. Horlock thought about hitting it with the left foot. Gota's header. It's in the back of the net. And Manchester City are ahead. Goodness me, Leeds were absolutely asleep. It happened in the second minute. I hesitated for a moment, thinking there might have been an offside flag here, and there should have been, shouldn't there? Look at that. Two of them, in fact, at the moment the ball was played, but the goal is allowed to stand. Well, that is another controversy in a FA Cup weekend absolutely full of them. There's no doubt about it. Gota was offside at the moment it was played in. and that's the moment that counts. But he's got his 15th of the season, and there were under 2 minutes on the clock when Manchester City inched ahead. What a start here. Wilcox wouldn't come down for him. What a stunner that is for Leeds United, who are having a rough old time of it at the moment. McPhail to take the corner in the bright sunlight, which will be a problem for the goalkeepers and some of the defenders too. Bowyer. Now McPhail, who scored twice in the great win that Leeds had at Chelsea just before Christmas. His first goals for the club. Bowyer. Wilcox. Good deep cross. And the header from Harry Kewell, wide of the post. Leeds trying to bite back straight away. He had to get all the power onto this himself, but what was really lacking was direction. Here's Hart, who's got a lovely left foot. Of course, people have been asking the question lately, are Leeds about to tie up? Are the youngsters feeling the pace? And this is about the last FA Cup draw they really would have wanted just at the moment. You really know you're a long way from home at Main Road. City absolutely buoyant at the moment. They've rediscovered form in the league in a big way, and they're one up here now. Hart swinging this one in. Beacon's getting it away. Here is Harry Kewell. Edgehill with the challenge. Had 2 bites at it, and one of them looked illegal. Has become a marked man, the young Australian. Increasingly tight marking on him. He's no secret anymore. Eighth minute, big pressure from Leeds. McPhail plays this one in and it's a goal. Leeds United are level. Ian Hart getting on the end of it, and that incessant squall of Leeds pressure has paid dividends. McPhail plays it in, and Hart, he doesn't get many with his head. It's usually from a free kick or penalty. And no reaction at all from Nicky Weaver, who will probably not enjoy the replay. Whether he was unsighted, I don't know. It wasn't far away from him. But already here, and we've played under 9 minutes, it's Manchester City 1, Leeds United 1. Great response though from Leeds. Wilcox this time. Here's Ian Bishop, so experienced in that midfield for Manchester City. Now Gota. Good little touch by Dickov. Horlock trying to feed in Kennedy down the left-hand side. Kennedy, a winger who's made hundreds of chances this season for Manchester City. He's just got over a calf injury. This is a close one as well. Touch and go, whether really he was just level there, Kennedy. You daren't blink here at the moment. Kennedy again. Going to be a big battle between him and Gary Kelly over there. Kelly's got bags of pace himself. He used to be a winger for Home Farm, the Irish club, which is a bit of a Leeds nursery these days. That's Ian Hart's equaliser. His 7th goal of the season. Well, it's a thunderous start here. A little bit of a tonic for David O'Leary with that Leeds goal. Martin thumping it downfield. And a free kick to Manchester City. Here's Gota. Edgehill to Bishop. Not his most cultured touch, and he's a very cultured player. There's some debate going on about whether Baka might have got the last touch for that Leeds goal. Certainly in there, but we'll try to clear that up. This is played long towards Gota, beaten in the air by Lucas Radaby. Ian Bishop, well struck, and that's 2-1 to Manchester City. Ian Bishop with a cracking drive. What next here? 13th minute. He doesn't get many, but that is a stormer from the 34-year-old midfield man, usually the playmaker who makes chances for others. That's got Joe Royle out of his seat, and every other Manchester City fan. Will Leeds bite back again? Here's Kuehl. Out to Jason Wilcox. Championship winner, remember, with Blackburn Rovers. Oh, this is bouncing around dangerously. Weaver may have some work to do here. Wilcox's cross. Bowyer. And blocked by Jobson, I think it was. Another Leeds cross. Oh, it's gone a long way. Hooked away off the line. A real row around here as Bowyer plays this one back in again. That time it was headed clear by Horlock. Well, at the moment, this has the makings of a real classic. If it carries on like this, so much pace, so much excitement. This is Bowyer. It goes a long way, and Horlock it is who hooks it away off the line. Gota having to drop deep. Challenge was a little late on Dickoff from Ian Hart. Does he go in the book for that? That's the man who has to decide. He doesn't get that slow motion replay that you've just seen. Of course, with all these incidents we're having at the moment, the campaign for video evidence to be used grows by the day. No booking for Hart. Here's Bishop. Kennedy. Can he get the cross in? No, Kelly doesn't allow it, but it looked like it went for a corner. Or was it this side of the corner flag? No, throw is the decision. Horlock. Granville. Away by MacPhail. Kuehl doing well. To Wilcox. And this is a real chance here for Leeds United. MacPhail in there. And Weaver just getting his fingertips to it. Leeds turning the screw and chasing this equaliser hard. Kuehl sent tumbling. Granville with the challenge. Didn't win the ball. No yellow card. 98 times out of 100, I reckon it probably would have been this season. Oh, off the line, but in again! Leeds United are level. Woodgate seemed to get the last touch amid the melee, or was it Smith? It's Alan Smith claiming it. Kuehl plays it in. Smith with a header, and Smith again on the rebound. It's Alan Smith. And every time he scored this season, Leeds have won. Four goals in the opening quarter of the match. Well, this might go down as a game to remember. If it carries on like this, he certainly will. Sixth goal of the season, that, for 19-year-old Alan Smith. Bowyer. Kuehl. It was a good ball, as it turned out. Leeds beginning to just turn on the style. What will be the psychological effect on Manchester City? It's a horrible miscue by Horlock. Kuehl, and a chance for another one for Smith. Kuehl again, and Weaver. Leeds so close to going ahead. Smith, great save by Weaver once and then again. That's why they rate him so highly. McPhail. They're really under the cosh, Manchester City. Does this fall to Gota? Here is Alan Smith. Kuehl, well, that's just a bit sloppy, isn't it? Tony Grant, the recent signing from Everton, picking it up. It cost 450,000. Hasn't really been able to stamp any authority on proceedings in that midfield. Beacons. Gota, and then Dickoff letting Rarabi in. Bowyer. Curved it, he was looking to score with that. That was no cross. He was looking to curve that in, and it wasn't a bad attempt at all by Lee Bowyer. Well, you get a game like this, you really just have to sit back and enjoy it. Lovely ball from Bowyer to Wilcox, and it's 3-2. It's Harry Kuehl. What a half this has been. And it ends, or nearly ends anyway, with Leeds ahead for the first time. The goal arriving in the 42nd minute, made by Jason Wilcox on his full debut. Good, low, hard cross. He said, come on, one of you, get on the end of this. And the one who did was Harry Kewell. And the Premier League leaders nose in front. Number 8 this season for Harry Kewell, and his second in 2 games. Kevin Horlock, the Northern Ireland international, towards Whitley. It just wanted a bit too much time, worried out of it by Leeds. And here is Wilcox again, with Kewell waiting in the middle, and even deeper is Bowyer! Yes! That's a splendid strike by Lee Bowyer. What a finish, 4-2, and it might finish off Manchester City. '65th minute. But just look at the impudent way that Bowyer finishes this off. This was not easy, the way he just hit it on the half volley. He could have controlled it, and he might have wished he had that ballooned over the bar. Wow. But hang on a minute, they're still looking for counters. Here goes Wilcox again. Terrific run in, and Kewell can make it 5, he does. It's Harry Kewell. 2 for him, 5 for Leeds. Well, the demolition job is complete. It was a pacey run by Huckabee to set it all up, and simplicity itself, the finish. Here's Kewell. Leeds maybe not finished yet. Off he goes, Harry Kewell, with an amazing run, and off the post and away, denied his hat-trick. A hat-trick. Oh, he can smile about it, but that was almost Ginola-like, wasn't it? The mazy run. There goes the final whistle in the end. An emphatic win for Leeds United after they'd twice been behind. Really good game here, though, wasn't it? Manchester City 2, Leeds United 5.
It had been one of those afternoons when O'Leary's young Leeds sides had performed at their swashbuckling best. After that dramatic, emphatic victory over City, Leeds were handed a tricky trip to Aston Villa, where a Benito Carbone hat-trick put an end to Leeds' cup run.